Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today my deck is called Braum's Noble Steed. We're going to be bringing this back, I guess. I've played this in the past, but today I'm bringing it back. Vladimir has been buffed, and I really haven't played this deck since Vlad was buffed last. He plays a little bit differently now, so when you attack, instead of draining all of your units one health, you only drain the ones to the right of Vladimir. So kind of think of it as like a support unit, the one to the right. But all of the units to the right of Vlad are the only ones that are targeted by his drain ability. And then as well, his level up condition is a little bit easier, so it's 5 allies need to survive damage now instead of 6. He also doesn't need to be on the board. That was never the case, but he doesn't need to be on the board for himself to level up, so it's pretty easy to get Vlad leveled up by the time we can play him or soon or close to that. So anyway, yeah, Braum and Vlad deck, and we are kind of tying these two champions together. They do work pretty well together, but they're being tied together securely by the Basilisk Bloodseeker, which is our 7-drop, and this is Braum's Noble Steed. So this is a 7-drop card. It's a 7/4. It's got Overwhelm. When you play this card, this is an interactable ability, is what this is. You deal one to an ally and an enemy 4 times. So you are counting 4 damage procs. So every single proc counts as a time that a unit survives. So if by some chance Vlad isn't leveled up by turn 7, this counts as 4 of the procs for your Vlad to level up. And then the same with Braum. If Braum is leveled up, so not only does this do 4 damage to him, if he levels up, every single 1 damage proc counts as a damaged proc where you can get a Mighty Poro down. So if Braum is the only unit that you have on your board and you end up playing the Basilisk Bloodseeker onto Braum, not only do you get the Basilisk Bloodseeker down, but you get 4 Poros as well. So you fill up your entire board with 1 unit, which is kind of a cool interaction. We don't get that today. I've done it in the past, but super kind of cool interaction and some synergy that I think works well with Braum and Vladimir, and like I said, ties the two of those together. On top of that, we also have the Scar Mother Vrina. When she survives damage, you grant her +3. She also has Overwhelm, so if we play the Basilisk Bloodseeker onto Scar Mother Vrina, she's I think getting, so it's 4 times 3 is 12, so 15 attack damage on like a single play, which is crazy. Plus she's got Overwhelm, so every damage she does over the health of the enemy that blocks into her is dealt directly to the Nexus, which is great. Really cool interaction with her. She comes down like the curve is great because she's a 6-cost. Basilisk Bloodseeker is a 7-cost, which is great. This deck just feels super cohesive to me. I really like it. We're also running 3 of the Babbling Bjerg for card draws, so we will either draw Vladimir or the Basilisk Bloodseeker with this card, which is pretty cool. And then basically everything else in this deck is going to be a unit that synergizes with Braum or the Vlad. So we got a full set of Crimson Disciple, full set of the Ruthless Raider. We've got the Crimson Curator for card production. And yeah, shared spoils for more card draw, which is pretty cool. And our spells are meant to give us more health and attack damage and help us survive the enemy attacking us. So like I said, I'm a pretty big fan of this deck. I really enjoy playing it. I don't feel like it really fits into the meta at the moment, but I'll play it every chance that I get. I am pretty proud of this deck and how it works together, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to see more of Vladimir. But for the time being, I think this works pretty well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, so we're going against a Demacia Targon deck, Leona Diana, and Aurelion. So this could actually be an Allegiance deck with like rallies or something and dragons. I really have no idea what to expect from it. So anyway, you know what? I kind of like this opening hand, to be honest. I got pretty good spells. I got a turn 2 play if I want it. I've got some draw with shared spoils and an Overwhelm unit, so not too bad here. Hard removal is probably not going to be able to happen here. So there we go. Get the attack in. 3 damage is pretty good. He's probably going to have healing cards, Star Shaping, Guiding Touch. All those good things are going to be in his hand more than likely. So there we go. Right off the bat, like I predicted. Alright, let's see if he gets anything. So nothing yet. We're going to play our Ruthless Raider. We've got 6 damage here to open up with. Alright, this is fine. Do we want... You know what? I think we go like this. Because even if he's got a Pale Cascade, we are going to be able to survive. So, all in all, not too bad of a trade here. Pretty good spot. He attacked me. So one Diana down. And we are just going to open attack here because I want to use shared spoils. So there we go. I wouldn't be surprised to use Guiding Touch if he had something like Star Shaping. So now I'm glad I opened attack because he's going to stun one of my units here. This is perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and use our shared spoil. We end up getting a buffed Vladimir, which is really nice. Alright, we've got a transfusion, so we can actually kill this Leona if he open attacks. Ends up going for Raven, who we can still kill, by the way. But, yeah, we're going to use our Vladimir. This, I think, is perfectly fine. This makes it really difficult for him to attack. So, anyway, yeah, we are definitely going to take this block. Look at him thinking that he's so sneaky. Alright, we even still get to kill him because we have enough attack damage. So, anyway, there we go. Raven down. And we are going to attack like this. Might as well, because we've got the tough on our units. 5 damage. Can I actually just win? I could actually... I guess I can't quite win. Do we just take this? I honestly think that we just take this. I'm going to play the Babbling Bjork here, and there's a good chance that I just draw into another Vlad anyway, so I think this is perfectly fine. Yeah. So yeah, just like I predicted, we got a Vlad coming in, which is exactly why I let it go. I mean, there's a downside to that last Vlad being 6/6, which kind of sucks. Now the question is, so he could have a, like... You know what, I think we use it. I think this is worth having him use. If he's got like the Obliterate card, which he does, I think this is fine. Just because he really can't do anything now. So yeah, we open attack. You know what, I did that wrong. I should have injured the Babbling Bjork, but this is okay. We want to force him to use these cards. This is exactly what we want. Anyway, we're going to protect our Ruthless Raider as well. Okay, there's our third Vlad. And if we play another Babbling Bjork, we should get the Basilisk Rider. So we may just play this right now. Or Basilisk Bloodseeker, I guess. This is fine. He's at 9. He can't play Aurelian Soul. Our Vlad is leveled up as well here. Alright, so now we know what he has. So yeah, we're gonna level up Vlad here. He has to use a card to kill the Vlad. Now I think what we do here, no, we don't want to do that. You definitely just want to go, oh, just don't do that, come on. This and this. This is fine. I want him to use a spell here. This is my goal. I don't really care if he kills his Babbling Beard. Okay, so our opponent surrenders. So I don't care if he kills that Babbling Beard. What I want him to do is use a Hush that round. Or, you know, it's just some sort of card, his Star Shaping, if he's got it. I want him to use it. So that I have basically a free win this next round. Anyway, we got kind of lucky with our draws. I mean, we have a pretty good deck for this sort of play style, but we did, I think, draw pretty well with our spells and what we had, and then ended up getting 3 Vlads as well. So, yeah, anyway, pretty happy with that gameplay. Really like this deck. I haven't really showcased it a lot recently because I just don't feel like it really fits into the meta, but any chance I get to play Vlad and Braum is pretty fun. Anyway, yeah, I kind of enjoy him, and Vlad, I guess, did get a little bit of a buff, so it's fun to see him get some action every once in a while.